Welcome to the Sprinkles of Spirit podcast. I'm Lisa, and I am your host. With a lifelong passion for self-discovery, personal growth, and spirituality, I have realized the ability to transform our lives is a timeless gift that lies within each of us, waiting to be awakened. Join me in this space every Thursday as I share with you all of the powerful practices and tools that have helped me elevate my mind, body, and spirit, as I know they will do the same for you. Together, we'll unleash your potential through self-love, self-acceptance, and faith, empowering you to live an inspired life that radiates with authenticity, purpose, and unwavering joy. I am so grateful you are here. Remember, you are exactly where you are supposed to be, and you are loved beyond measure. Namaste. Welcome back, everyone. I'm so grateful you're tuned in. I took a week off last week for the holiday, so I hope everyone enjoyed some time to not work and to, really be in, no matter what you believe, to be in gratitude, for the blessings in our life. So let's begin as always. Make it a comfortable, cozy space for yourself as we listen, as we receive a little sprinkle from Spirit. And maybe light a candle, sit comfortably, and let's breathe together. So go ahead and close your eyes. And take a deep inhale through your nose, filling up the belly, the ribs, all the way up to the chest, the shoulders. Big exhale out of your mouth. And then breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Just getting quiet, relaxing your shoulders and softening the face. And slowly open your eyes. So beautiful. So the air has shifted, and it feels so good outside. I have the windows open, so if there's some background noise, I apologize ahead of time for that. So a few things that have come to me. I was listening to a podcast with Michael Beckwith, and if you're not familiar with him, he is a beautiful spiritual teacher and author to check out for sure. And he said something talking about getting your mind, re-enchanting the mind, re-enchanting the mind. And then I thought about that word enchantment. That word really speaks to me, enchantment. And I thought about how this time of year, the holidays are here. You can see, I can see as you move through life, on a day-to-day basis, whether you're driving or whether you're in the grocery store or maybe you're at work. And I can feel, my empaths out there, I know you feel the energy too. Just when you're around someone or you can look in someone's eyes and see if they are disenchanted. And it's a lot. There's a lot of that, I think happening right now. A lot of people feel disenchanted with life, especially around this time of year. So the word, right, enchantment, it's associated with a sense of wonder, a sense of awe, and a sense of the mysterious, the beautiful, being captivated by something mysterious and beautiful and spiritually significant. It can also be seen as a form of spiritual transformation, enchantment, where you're lifted to a higher vibration, a higher plane of consciousness. So in many spiritual traditions, it is linked to the power of intention and the belief in the power and the magic, of the universe. So I view it as, that sense of awe and wonder, and that sense that you are connected to something greater than yourself. It's a profound spiritual awakening that there's something much greater happening, a vibration much greater than me, controlling the universe. Look, we just, gosh, it's been almost 5 years, but, look at the pandemic. If that didn't help people realize, we're not in control, and bring back this sense of something being connected to something greater than oneself, in this world, I don't know what will, but yeah. So I wanted to give you, if you are someone or you know someone who feels disenchanted, and that means, they're walking around through life and you can sense like the light is gone from their eyes, and there's a sense of they're moving through life feeling discouraged instead of feeling a sense of courage and confidence. They feel discouraged, and they feel like they're going through the mundane patterns in life, and life is just a routine, and maybe they've lost their belief in anything. Maybe they've been through some trauma. Maybe it's been quite a challenging year personally, professionally, and spiritually. And they just feel disempowered, and that sense of inspiration, of walking through life feeling inspired and walking through life with a sense of awe, is gone. I think there's a lot of people out there like that. I see it, every day, people who are just, they're not grounded in happiness and joy. They're not feeling that sense of joy and gratitude, and this time of year, I think that really can amplify that sense for people who are there, who are in that lower vibration. So I wanted to give you, grab your journal, because maybe this is for you, or maybe it's something you can share with a loved one or with a friend, and help them ignite that sense of enchantment again in life. Because I'm telling you, when you have that, you feel inspired, you feel creative, you feel open, you feel limitless, and you can really connect your intuition on a deeper level, and your ability to manifest, the life of your dreams is possible. So yeah, let's get into it. So how can we bring back that aspect of, how can we shift our perspective, right, from the mundane material world to a life that's filled with this connection to the divine, to divine energy and interconnectedness? How can we bring that back, right? So I think right away, and I did this a few weeks ago, we got up, me and my husband got up and we rode bikes. We're blessed enough to be able to ride bikes to see the sunrise. And it was so beautiful. And if you've never watched the sunrise, I highly recommend, set your alarm, wake up wherever you are, and look at it, because it is such a powerful way to get out of your head, and to get out of a smaller view, of life. And your whole view of life expands when you see the sun, our connection to light, to energy, spending time outdoors and really immersing yourself in its beauty raises your vibration, and it just expands your awareness of this big universe that we're part of, on this planet. And you can begin to reignite that sense of connection to something great. There's something greater than you, that you're not alone, and that we do get this new beginning every single day. We have a new beginning, and the sunrise really symbolizes that. So, whether it's the sunrise or just getting out and going for a walk and breathing the air and looking at the trees and the birds and the flowers, and maybe look at children playing in the yard, can kind of begin to bring back that sense of being connected, to something bigger than us, that there is something bigger than us. How when we plant a seed, the wonder and the mystery and the magic that the seed, grows and with water and nourishment from the soil and the earth blooms into a tree. Like, that's a miracle. That is a miracle. Like, nature, it really can wake you up to the miracle of life, So secondly, this is a big one. And I think I spoke about this. I don't know if it was the first year I started the podcast, but there's a book by Elizabeth Gilbert called Big Magic. Read that book if you're someone walking through life disenchanted, because it's about embracing our creativity and being creative for the purpose of being creative. And when we're creative and we are in the pursuit of art or music or writing, what does it do? It sparks your imagination. It sparks your imagination. And imagination is our visualization. And that's where we manifest. And that's where we see the manifestations in our life come to life. That's where we reconnect with our inner higher self. You reconnect your inner child. So that's something, think about when you were little, what was something creative that you absolutely loved to do, whether it was art or music or being outside and dancing or singing or putting together, building something, like putting a puzzle together, or, anything that's creative. Like, maybe you loved clothes and fashion, when you were in high school, and you've kind of lost that, Embracing your creativity, it ignites the imagination. And I really feel our imagination is definitely connected in a powerful way to that sense of enchantment, that sense of awe, that sense of wonder. And when we visualize, our dreams, our goals, our wishes, when we're connecting to that frequency, and the more often that you do that, you're literally a magnet to those opportunities and to those experiences appearing in real time, So creativity is huge. So I do highly recommend that book. It's really, really awesome. I'll put the link in the show notes. So the next thing that you can do to tap into that sense of enchantment is two things I'm going to kind of put together: mindfulness and trusting your intuition. And mindfulness is practicing the art of paying attention. Paying attention to the moment. Are you paying attention to the moment, or are you 10 steps ahead of yourself at all times? Are you always in a rush? Are you never really fully presently listening to someone? Your mind is already somewhere else, and you really didn't hear what the person in front of you just said. So I highly recommend bringing some mindfulness practices into your life. And of course, that's meditation. Our yoga practice helps you really tune into and get grounded into the present moment. This breath that we take together every single episode, brings you back to the here and now. And mindfulness can, really help you walk through life and perceive the world through fresh eyes. When you start paying attention to the present moment, your view of the world changes and your experience of life, changes. So, and trusting our intuition, we can only begin to hear our inner voice and connect to that, yes, your sixth sense, your gut feeling. We can listen to our intuition and our inner guidance, right? Our inner guidance when we get quiet, when we get quiet, and it's our inner guidance, our intuition that really leads us to experiences that are meaningful and that are meant for our soul's path to experience transformation and growth. So trusting our intuition as we move through life is a really, really, really important aspect of our spirituality, of our spiritual journey, and really building and nurturing our relationship to a higher power of our own understanding. And then again, walking through life, viewing that, yes, everything is in divine order. Everything in my life is in divine order. I trust my inner voice. I trust the guidance. I trust the divine wisdom I'm experiencing. I'm hearing, I'm feeling, I'm seeing, I'm breathing. Angels give me signs. This really, really changes the whole way you move through life. It changes the whole way you move through life, and you have that sense of awe, and embracing that, yes, there's a mystery to life. No one knows it all. No one knows it all. And we're here, we get to experience the journey of asking questions, of getting curious, of being creative, of trusting the guidance and trusting the flow of whatever it is we're meant to create with our life, that we're here for such a short time. And we are really meant to move through life feeling inspired, and feeling open and feeling alive and really feeling a sense of joy. And finally, of course, I'm going to tell you, practicing gratitude. Practicing gratitude is everything. So it can shift your focus from a sense of lack to a sense of abundance. And when you go through life, shifting your perspective from the mundane material world, and maybe your focus is on everything that you lack in life and all the negative, because of course it's there. And if you're focused on that, that's what you find throughout each day. If you're looking for the negative and you're looking for what's wrong and you're looking to judge, that's going to be your experience. But when we practice gratitude, you're noticing, you're mindful, you're paying attention to all of the blessings in your life, the abundance of blessings in your life that there are to be grateful for every single day. And that really does foster, that sense of wonder and appreciation for life's blessings. And the attitude of gratitude is everything. If you've never tried a journal practice of gratitude, writing down 3 things every day before you go to bed, 3 things that you are thankful for. Try it. I challenge you to try it for 30 days. Maybe make it your end of year practice and watch the shift that happens inside of you and then around you, because your vibration changes. Everything is energy, everything. So this got a little long, but I like my sprinkles of spirit to be a little shorter. But thank you for staying with me here. So I have not ever picked a card live, but we're going to do it. I have not picked the cards. So just asking here super fast, our angels to give us our sprinkles of spirit card. What is your message this week? I always just ask what it is what's our mantra that, we need to hold here. Please and thank you. Whoop, this one. Ah, get grounded. As I walk barefoot on the earth, I feel calm, centered, and connected to the healing power of nature. And this has come up a lot this year. So, just reaffirming the power of Mother Nature. It's everything. Take off your shoes, walk in the grass, look at that sunrise, that sunset, breathe the air. If you're not getting outside weekly, if not daily, really, really, really make it a must. Make it a must. Okay, so now I have been picking the Power of Surrender cards by Dr. Judith Orloff. So let's see. And I just ask our angels, what do we need to surrender this week? What do my listeners need as a collective to surrender this week? What do we need to let go of? What is no longer, here it is, serving our highest good. Oh, I don't think this one has come up. Let me get my glasses here. Hold on. Okay. Surrender to divine timing. How beautiful. And the full moon is on this card, even though I think this week we have a new moon. Okay, so it says, sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting, quote, fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. I have talked about this a lot on this podcast, that there is divine timing in your life. We can only be responsible to listen and trust our intuitive guidance, take the divinely guided action steps, and then it's about letting go and letting God. It really is about fully nurturing your faith and trust in God, in your higher power, in the plan for your life, that it is happening and that nothing that is for you or meant for you will ever be kept from you. And we have to trust the divine timing. And there's a picture of a clock on a building here. And, the light of this full moon in this card is, and the card is blue, and that's communication. So it's like trust what you're receiving. And a full moon, of course, is when we reach a goal and the completion. And this is kind of, to me, I'm taking this as, yes, the fruition will be here, but divine timing is at play. The divine timing is at play. So if you're manic manifesting out there, we've got to let that go. Follow your path, follow your guidance, do the thing, and then live your life and be in joy. You have to how like it always happens. Like, let's say, for instance, I hear it all the time, when people who are trying to get pregnant, right? It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. The why. And then as soon as they let go of it and they surrender the thought that was meant to happen, they kind of just surrender and go, well, we're good. Let's just keep moving on. And then just like that, it happens, It's such a real thing. And I think that most of us find this challenging because our ego mind, we want to, that we want to have a sense of control. That's our human nature, and we all have that. But control what you can control, and then get back to that enchantment and that acceptance in the awe, the wonder, the mystery of your life unfolding every day. There is a mystery unfolding to your life every day. There's a bigger picture and things happening with the other people and with the other things that we don't know about. We can't see the full picture, but God does. The universe does. So, yeah, the message is to patience, have patience and trust in the universal flow of your life. So, Yeah, how beautiful as we are full on in our holiday season this year. So grateful. Stay with me for the winter solstice coming up and a lot more. Make sure you sign up for my newsletter at Lisayogaangel.com for a special offering for our community happening next year. So, and if you're enjoying the show, please, please, please leave it a review, pay it forward, share with a friend. And until next time, have a beautiful week. Namaste.